In the digibug, back in the Midwest. Gotta love it. Tell you what though, Pittsburgh, I did like it. It was a nice drive. It's a nice place. Enjoyed my time there. I want to thank I Make Lemonade, Rebecca, for hosting this meetup. You know, you do the blockchain in the Berg. And this was just an extension of that, but a broader meetup, brought a lot of people in. A lot of people in the community came in. Good stuff. So many people that, you know, I had not met. Bitcoin Country. Enjoyed having conversations with you, Susan. And Ryan Berg, met him. Ken Bozak was there. All the homies were there. You know, me and Mitch and J-Mac and Charlie G, Paulie P, all the regulars. Blind Dave, my man, making the road, hitting the road again. You know, oh man, see you in New Jersey, brother. It's just, I mean, I love everyone who comes out. I love everyone who does this and wants to be a part of something. I mean, we're going to look back at this, and we've had these conversations. We're going to look back at this, and we don't even know what we're a part of yet. We don't understand and realize how big this really is. And these are just the early days. They really are. I mean, we might think, well, we're late to the party. We're not late to the party at all, man, because the public hasn't even showed up at all. I mean, we're at the transition phase of a new economic system, a new way to completely interact with each other. This cryptocurrency thing, this blockchain, this digital money that you can trust, that there's no intermediary. It is just the network validating it. It's not centralized. It's completely decentralized. We have a say in that network, and we give consent to it. Therefore, we have consensus that it does what it's supposed to do. I mean, when you think back to the founding of this nation, you had people who said, you know what, this is broken. We've gone as long as we can possibly go. We've tolerated enough. We're going to outline all the injustices that have been committed upon us, and enough is enough. We're done with it. You pushed us too far. You pushed us to the point where we have no alternative but to say we're done. And what did they do? Those people decided, they were traitors at the time. I mean, could have been hanged. But they said, you know what? I mean, hey, we're free people, and we just won't be abused anymore. And so they put words down on paper declaring that. And they made a Declaration of Independence. And then a Constitution, which said, these are the rules. When we institute government, this time, you are going to follow the rules. And usually that's enforced with the amendments within it. Number 2, to be specific. Number 1, just call it out. Number 2, to back it up. But at some point, we lost sight of that. All Bitcoin is, all Litecoin is, all cryptocurrencies are the written word. Something that we believe in, that has been put down on paper, a playbook, a guide, rules to follow. And guess what? We all see what the rules are. This is open source code. Anybody can go read the Bitcoin code. Those are the rules. Those are the rules for the new form of money. The money that we can use, that we can transact in anywhere without getting permission. No central authority. Sunday afternoon, you can send cryptocurrency anywhere you want now, but nothing can stop you. We're at that point. It is very revolutionary to where those words on paper have meaning. And why do they have meaning? Well, because we make them have meaning. We give them value. What gives anything value? What gives a work of art value? What gives an NFT value? It's what we're willing to give to it and what kind of energy we're willing to put into it and say, yeah, that has value. That's worth X amount of ETH, Ethereum. That's worth, so many dollars. It's what value we give it. That's why you have paintings that are selling for millions and millions of dollars. Because it hits something in here. It's something that resonates with us, and we say, yeah, there's some truth to that. That changes me at some deeper level. I give that value. That's the same thing with cryptocurrency. I didn't believe in it. You know, I had my issues with it early on, and I finally came around. I said, you know what? I understand it now. I get why it has value. I get that I am now sovereign with my money, that I can take it anywhere in the world and restore that money, access that money anywhere. Nobody else can do it except me. I am the bank. I control it. I happen to be wearing a Monarch shirt today, you know, a Monarch, you know, the Monarch wallet. Thank you for sponsoring us on this happy hour roadshow. But Monarch, what does it mean? You are the boss. You are your own sovereign. You are your own king. You hold your money. You hold the private keys. Only you can access that money. So powerful, so important. And it's just like those founding fathers that put those words down on paper and said, this is how we're going to live. We're going to live this way, and there's nothing that can stop that. It's the same way with this new form of money. Those words went on paper, and we validate those. We give it consent. Nothing can stop us from sending that money anywhere we want to send it. So very powerful. And to see it in reality, to see it at these meetups, to see people who may not understand it at every deep level and what it really means, but at the surface level, just like I did early on, I'm like, yeah, I kind of get it and I understand it a little bit, enough to know that it's going to change something. How much it's going to change, I don't know. But when you finally realize, when you finally internalize, when you finally get that it is sound money that you hold in your own possession, it is something that no one can take away from you, then that is a very powerful tool. That is a very powerful weapon. That is saying, you know what? I don't want to use that other system because I know you're going to just completely devalue me. You're going to completely steal my energy. You are going to print all the money that you possibly can to keep that Ponzi scheme running. And I get paid in dollars. So Federal Reserve notes, not dollars. I get paid in those things, and you're devaluing those things. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. Not a thing. Because it's centralized, it's controlled. This is something different. This is something liberating, something free. It is a new form of money. It is a new weapon. Money is nothing more than stored energy. And it needs to be used, be useful. And if it does not hold value, it does not hold your energy, then it is useless. We're entering that stage in this old system where that money is becoming less useful. It takes more and more of it to do anything. So that's why the price of cryptocurrencies go up. It's because more energy is going into it. Because we look at it and we say, you know what, that's something that nobody can take away. There's a finite supply. There are rules. There's code that defines what it is, and it can't be altered unless we all agree to alter it. Very empowering. Very decentralized. You see, that's where the world has to go. And the old system is fighting to continue to centralize us, to keep us in that paradigm. And it just doesn't. The analogy this weekend, somebody used, it's like putting sand in your hand and squeezing it really hard and trying to keep control of it, and those grains just keep falling out. The harder they squeeze, and I think this was Darth Vader, Princess Leia line in Star Wars, the harder you squeeze, the more the squeeze, slip through your fingers, something like that. Same with the sand analogy, you just can't hang on to it. That's where we're at. They're going to squeeze as hard as they can, and it may look dark. It may look like, oh, there's no end. It may look like, well, I'm going to lose my job because I don't follow the rules. I don't get in line. Bad things will appear to happen, but I think at some point, everyone awakens and says, we're done. Just stop giving power to it. Just because there's no reason to give it power anymore. It doesn't do anything for you anymore. It does not serve you anymore like it is supposed to serve you, as government is supposed to do. Men and women instituted government. We, the people, instituted government. We created it. We gave it rules. We manifested it into reality through a constitution. We, the people, gave it power. Now, for some reason, it thinks it has all the power now. And all it takes for that to not be the case anymore is for the people to not give it energy anymore, to not give it power anymore. And then what's it do? Just like a vampire, it withers away and dies. It needs to feed off of something. And if you don't feed it your energy, it can't live. When you bring it out into the light of truth, it can't live. It dies. It cracks. It flies away. It's nothing but dust. That's all this is. It's a figment of our imaginations. We give it power. We make magic by giving it consent. And when you withdraw consent, it fails. It's shown for what it is, just a shell, an artificial cardboard cutout movie studio. That's all it is. These meetups are inspiring. You meet inspiring people. I meet inspiring people. I am changed every time I go. And people's lives are changed every time. So very important for us to reconnect. And what do they want us not to do? To get together. Don't want us to be in gatherings. The past year and a half, that's all it's been about. It's been about, well, you need to maintain distance. You need to cover your face so we can't see your expressions, and you can't see the smile. You can't see, there's so much to be read in someone's face, but if you cover it up, it makes it so difficult for us to be human beings, to take signals, to take cues. But that's where they want us, in this mass ritual, this thing, this dark ceremony that they're trying to have us engage in. So don't do it. Go to the light. Pull your energy. Pull the plug. Don't do it. It's just that simple. They don't control you. You control yourself. Don't give that thing power. And you ask yourself, well, I might lose this, I might lose that. And you know what? At some point, it doesn't matter, because you can lose everything, and you will lose everything if you continue to slide down this slope of tyranny. This is how it starts. You put an end to it while you can. You pull the energy from it because you have an opportunity. You have that opportunity now. So you don't want to let that go. Pick up that weapon, pick up that sound money, pick up that thing that can allow you to be free, allow you to be sovereign. Get around like-minded people. Surround yourself and find those people and seek those people out. Crypto has allowed that to happen. It is that lighthouse. It is that lighthouse that's calling all these wandering boats home. These meetups, it's what it does. It's why I do it. I'm happy where I'm at. I don't need to go on the road and drive 12, 13, 14 hours in a couple of weeks. But I feel like I need to. I feel like there are people out there I need to meet. People who want to meet me and meet others who come, who want to meet Litecoin Lisa, who want to meet Mitch, who want to meet Ken Bozak, who want to meet these people and validate that energy and connect with that energy. And together we are stronger and stronger every day. Very important. Very important to trust yourself. You think you're crazy and your family, and I hear this every time I go to a meetup. Oh man, my family thinks I'm nuts. They disown me. They don't want to talk to me about this crypto stuff. And they come to the meetup and they realize, man, I'm so glad I came, because I didn't realize there's so many like-minded people out there. We're out there. And we're finding each other. And that's the key. Crypto has allowed that to happen at a deeper, more spiritual, human level. So always trust yourself. Come to one of these meetups. The next one that I will be at with Litecoin Lisa, the live one, is in the Township of Washington in New Jersey. I think it's a Doghouse Saloon. Sounds good to me. And Friday night, we're doing that live happy hour. We like to engage with the crowd, and I mean, it's a good time. Happy hour at the bar, baby, live. And then we're having our class on Saturday where everybody's going to get to download a Monarch wallet and have Litecoin sent to that wallet. ChangeAngel is allowing us to do that. They're giving us Litecoin to send to each and every person who attends that class, so that you understand and feel what it's like to be in control of your money. Powerful. Very powerful. Hope you can make those things. The meetup, the class, it's free. Just show up, have some beers, get some hugs. Check out my website, clintwestwood.net. It's got all the details at the top. It's got 2021 happy hour, what we're doing, what the locations are. Next month's going to be in Peoria, Illinois, right near my stomping ground. So that'll be a fun one. I hope y'all can make it, and hope you have a wonderful day. I really do. And trust yourself. Trust yourself. Look into Litecoin. Something about it always resonated with me. Finite supply, only so much to go around. It is truly sound money for the digital age. Coming up on a 10-year anniversary, October, I think, 13th. Network's been running for 10 years nonstop. Something to be said about that in this digital world. Wasn't airdropped. It was mined fairly. A lot of good things about Litecoin. So, all right. Love you all. Have a great day.